Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. So today we're going to be testing out voice diaphragms. And basically, if you don't know what a voice diaphragm is, it's a piece on the gas mask, or some gas masks, that amplifies your voice to make it a bit more understandable for like people you're trying to talk to. So this is the Hungarian 70M, a clone, licensed copy, of the PMG gas mask. And if I screw this, see this? You can see this little plastic piece here is the voice diaphragm. And basically what that is, as I said, it would make your voice a little bit more understandable. So let's put it back in, put this black ring in here, and let's screw the voice diaphragm. So we'll test this one first. Basically how it works, I'll talk, say some stuff about the mask, and then you can see what one's better. So put it on. And also, before I get into it, I know that sometimes filters make a difference on the voice diaphragm, but just for fairness, I'm not going to use filters because A, some of them I don't have, B, some of them contain hazardous materials, or C, they're just a pain in the ass to use. So, yeah, so let's put this on. There, so this is the 70M gas mask. This is pretty decent technical voice diaphragm. I quite like the PMG style masks. I think they're a really good design. The only thing I don't like about them is the rubber first, because obviously the filter will drag down like that. I will do a video on this mask mainly because I quite like it. Personally, I think the voice diaphragm looks pretty well. Let's do it without the cover, see if it makes any real difference. So this is what it's like without the cover. I don't think it makes a real difference. I think the cover's made of something like aluminium, because it's very lightweight. Yeah, that's basically the 70M, sorry. One last thing, it kind of has forward-facing circular lenses that can help with optics. And it uses a tissue tube defog system. The lenses don't really fog up at all, so it works pretty well. It's quite comfy to wear, very soft but very sturdy rubber. Pretty good mask. Now we've got the check M10M without filters, because just to make it fair. This is a pretty good voice diaphragm, a very, very good one in my opinion. That's why I quite like the Czech M10M, it's very nice, it's very comfortable, lightweight to wear. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I literally just did a video on it. So if you wanted to go check it out, feel free, I'm not going to force you, but yeah, basically, Czech M10M has an oral nasal cup defogging system. These are outsert lenses right here. And now let's talk without the cover. So, I don't really think it makes a difference, but yeah, pretty interesting. For most masks, I can't really remove the cover, so yeah. There's a drinking tube as well. And that's one of the main differences between it and the M10. Basically, the M10 does not have a drinking tube. That's because the Czech M10M is the upgraded model of it. Anyways, on to the next mask. So basically, this is the Lag Mark 6. One of my favourite masks. It's not the Lag Mark 2, it's the Lag Mark 6. I quite like this mask. This one was exported to Denmark. Has no real defogging system. I guess you can put anti-dim paste on it, but other than that, nothing really. This area here is the exhale valve. This is the intake valve. And here's the voice diaphragm, which works very well, I think you'll see. Here, actually. So, yeah, pretty basic. It has a weird system of doing the straps. Basically, it's quite American stylish. You pull up on a thread and then you pull the thread. It's hard to explain. I will show you. So yeah, but anyways, so you can see circular lenses. It's actually very comfortable to wear on the face. It's a very, very good mask. Not the best of World War II, but a very nice mask. Mine was made 55, I believe. And the filters, as some people have told me, no asbestos, but yeah, 70-year-old filters don't really want to breathe from them anyways, so yeah, so very nice gas mask, has the classic British face piece. But anyways, I'll show you how to do the straps. So I know this isn't really a part about voice diaphragms, but basically let's choose a strap that I'll choose here. How you do it, you see this by here, you pull on this here, see that kind of makes it like that, and then you pull here, which tightens the strap, which is very interesting. Very weird system, very interesting. I'll tighten it a bit more because I think this one's actually a little bit loose. There we are. There, see, it's tightened now. I will do a video on this because it's a very interesting mask that I really like. That will probably be my next video. Although sooner or later I will do a video that's not gas mask related. I know, big shock, big horror. Yeah, because I collect other stuff as well.
So now we've got the French Airfare gas mask. I did do a video on this, but I deleted it because, well, it didn't really hold up. Had some wrong information and had some things I could improve on it. The voice diaphragm works pretty well in my opinion. It's one of my favourite masks. It's a good mask, believe it or not. Some people might say it's rubbish because, you know, it has a tendency to break. Which, yes, is true, but other than that, it's pretty much a Polish MP5, but I think the Polish MP5 was a copy of the Airfare. At least that's what I've read on the wiki. But it has a drinking tube right here. I don't have the actual tube. If I ever get like enough money to buy one, and see one for cheap, then I'll get it. You'll see here, like that. That's the XL valve. There's an XL valve cover. And the voice diaphragm cover, don't know if I can move it. It is twisting, but I don't know if I can take it off or not. I don't want to break the mask, so I'm not going to try it, but that's an airtight seal. Yeah, so it has I believe, a 6-point head harness. Has two weird clippy straps here, which I don't really need, so... But anyway, so basically this is how it works. You get the clip like that, get the clip like that. So obviously, because it's a more panoramic like mask, you get a better field of view. However, it does have a little bit of a fogging issue. Not that the Oral laser cup which it has for a defogging system doesn't work well. Basically, over time it just starts to fog up. In my experience, you can only just clean this quite easily, but yeah.
So now we got the Polish MC1, which, by the way, I wrongfully said that it fits 40mm NATO. Well, it does make an airtight seal with it, but basically it damages the thread. Mine actually got a crack after that video. So do not use NATO filters. This is not a NATO mask. Has a very bad voice diaphragm in my opinion. You can barely hear it. The metal kind of apparently makes a bit of vibration, which can make you hear my voice a bit better. It's a nice mask for civilians. Very Soviet, if you will, because this was made in communist Poland. Basically, straps look quite cheap. The mask's rubber is quite high quality, but very cheap at the same time. I know it's weird to say that, but yeah, it's a very nice mask. I quite like it. It has a tissue tube defogging system, which doesn't really work as well as the GP5, but other than that, it's pretty good. I did a video on it, so please go ahead, check that out if you want. But yeah, there's not really much to say about it, but yeah. So now we're on to my newest mask, the PBF. I recently bought this, did not come with filters, so that's also another reason why I didn't want to do the video with filters in. You'll notice one of these ones are permanently fogged. That's because the sellers gave me a dodgy one. This one's a size 1, which is a little bit too small for me. Normally I can handle size 1s, but the PBF
really crushes your skull. It's quite a nice gas mask. Obviously has the same issues as cheek filter masks do. It's not an exception. Yeah, it's basically, these were also issued to East Germany, and were actually quite common in the Chernobyl cleanup. So if you can do like a Chernobyl-esque cosplay, as long as you're not ruining the mask, I would choose this one. You can find these not relatively cheap, but not relatively expensive. I got mine for £30, plus the bag and the like defogging lens thing. Pretty nice mask. Mine was made in 1980, I believe. And you can see the cheek filters. It's also nicknamed the hamster mask as well. You guessed it, it kind of looks a bit like hamster cheeks. Forward-facing lenses, good for optics. Has an oral nasal cup, which is a bit weird for Soviet masks because normally they use a Tissot system. I will do a video on this if I ever get the filters, because it's an interesting mask that I'd like to talk more about. But yeah.
So anyways, that was the video. Hope you enjoyed. If I got anything wrong, please tell me. I will update the video or I will delete it, one of the two. Personally, I think the M10M and also the Mark 6 lag works the best. And comment which one works the best. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.